Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiz. I'm Priyadarshan Babu here, your host master, and I'm here with the answers for yesterday's 5 questions and 5 more exciting new questions for you today. So I hope you're ready and I hope you've been waiting for this video, and now you can also cross check whether you got the answers right or wrong. So without any further ado, let's get to the answers for yesterday's 5 questions. So here is question number 1. Name the only female dramatist ever to have 3 plays running simultaneously in London's West End. So when I tell you the name, she's actually known more for the novels and for the books that she has written than her playwright, but is a very famous and a very amazing author. So the author that we are talking about is Agatha Christie. So Agatha Christie was the answer for the first question. Moving on to question number 2 for yesterday. This is the largest technology company in Russia and the largest search engine on the internet in Russia, with a market share of over 52%. Which company are we talking about? So the name of the company that we are talking about is known as Yandex. So Yandex is the name of the company, and that was the answer for the second question. Moving on to question number 3 for yesterday. Traditionally, the making of this begins on the Autumn Day, 10 days before Tiruvonam. Originally, this design consists of 10 small round steps. The 10 steps are rings are believed to represent 10 different deities in Hinduism. This is also known as Attapu. What is the traditional name for it? So the traditional name for this is Pookalam. So Pookalam is the traditional name, or that's the answer that we were looking for, and that was the answer for the third question. Moving on to question number 4, here it is. In 2011, at the age of 22, he became the youngest player ever to reach 10 million USD in career earnings in the European Tour. In 2012, he became the youngest player to reach 10 million USD in earnings on the PGA Tour. So identify this young golfer. So this young golfer that we are talking about is Rory McIlroy. So Rory McIlroy, now he is a very much known name, but at such a young age he had managed to achieve such a great feat. So that was the answer for the fourth question. That brings us to our last question for yesterday, and here it goes. Name the mountain railway in Switzerland, which is the steepest cogwheel rack railway in the world, with a maximum gradient of 48% and an average gradient of 35%. So the name of this railway is the Pilatus Railway. So this is the Pilatus Railway. You can see some pictures of it. It's really beautiful and mesmerizing. So that sums up our answers for yesterday's 5 questions. And now we can move on to the 5 questions for today. So here is question number 1. It is the official currency not only in this country but in Liechtenstein, an Italian town called Campione d'Italia, and a German town called Busenjit. It is also called Sutz, Stey, Amiens, Frankler, Liber. So these are the other names for it. The currency code stands for Confederatio Helvetica dash. So this is the dash that we want you to fill out with the name of the currency, or the name that everyone knows this currency as. So that is our first question. Moving on to our second question for today. Canadair is responsible for manufacturing the nose of the plane. Second, Short Brothers is responsible for manufacturing some important components such as the horizontal stabilizer. Third, De Havilland Canada is responsible for the manufacturing of certain components as well as putting the plane together. Which aircraft are we talking about? So we are talking about one aircraft in particular. So which aircraft are we talking about? And that was our second question. Moving on to question number 3. Chris Lech, in 1990, from the basement of his home in Kingston upon Thames, he looked at the aircraft charter market and saw an opportunity. After struggling to pay the mortgage Whilst managing his fledgling business, Chris offered his spare room to Kingston University to house a student by the name. Subsequently, they both went on to become the chairman and CEO of this entity, respectively. Which entity are we talking about? So that was our third question. Moving on to question number 4. Here it is. Which singer started her Bollywood career with Meet Brothers in 2008 and also wrote and dedicated the SRK anthem or the Shah Rukh Khan anthem? So who is this singer? And obviously there is a reason why I am asking you this question now itself. You can say, I can give you a hint. Actually, the hint is current affairs. So now it should be easier for you to crack this answer. And that was our fourth question. Now bringing us to our last question for today. So here it goes. The University of South Carolina offers a full-time course entitled Dash Dash and the Sociology of Fame. Its objective is unraveling the sociological relevant dimensions of the fame of Dash Dash, concerning her music, videos, fashion, and other artistic endeavors. Fill in the blanks with the name of the person. So this is a very famous person in the world of pop. So I guess you can, I think you can venture a guess for this question. So that sums up our 5 questions for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I will be back tomorrow with the answers for yesterday's questions and some more brand new questions for you. Do not forget to leave your answers in the comments below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, please stay safe, take care, good night, and let's keep quizzing.